Hello. This is Pure Light Awakening, and I am Nina, and I am back again with the second part of this September 2021 energy update video. So if you are interested in knowing what's going on with the energies and how to maneuver them, then stick around and we will dig into it. Okay, so yesterday I made the first part of this video. Today I'm going to make the second part because there was some stuff that I felt like did not it didn't get any closure, kind of. And so I wanted to work further on that and explain more about that today. So in the meantime, between this first and the second video, I have, of course, spent some time meditating and writing a lot of stuff in my book and trying to discover what it is that Gabriel tried to convey, and also if there were additional messages that was important for me to tell you guys, and also maybe go a little bit in depth as to some of the information that did pop up yesterday. So first of all, I have both water and coffee here, and I have brought some crystals out that I'm going to talk about today. I have lit my candle, put on the lights, put on the makeup, and here I am, and let's see what happens. I never know what's going to happen when I sit down. That is kind of part of the channeling thing, is that you never know who's going to visit. So I am always just sitting down, open, and prepared with what they have been guiding me to prepare before I sit down, and that's it. And then I am just as blank as you guys are, just waiting to see what's going to happen. So that's the way it is. Anyways, so first of all, I think this is going to be a long video today, at least half an hour, I'm suspecting. So if you want to, then pause the video for a second and grab yourself a glass of water, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee like me, or whatever, and just chill, relax, and enjoy the time with me, please. So I have my coffee, so pause the video if you need time to go get your coffee, okay? And we'll start in a minute. But first, a little bit of water. And then, of course, I have my coffee here as well. Okay, let's get into it. The first thing I wanted to say is that there were two crystals that I totally forgot the name of yesterday. I was really airhead yesterday. That was probably because of the energies, but anyway, so this pink one that I held up yesterday that I didn't remember is shungite, okay? No, rhodonite, I'm sorry. See, still airhead. Rhodonite. Shungite is the black one, of course. Rhodonite is this one, okay? And also the other one that I totally forgotten the name of is selenite. It's just ridiculous. I have a selenite wand and I have a selenite pyramid that's kind of always on my table. It's a healing crystal. So that's what I forgot to mention yesterday. So I just wanted to say that first, okay? And for the other crystals that I was guided to pull out today, it's a little bit different than yesterday. And I think I understand why. But let's show you this one first. This is Moldavite and Herkimer diamond. I got this off. I bought this from a man called Mark Bajerski. He is originally from the United Kingdom, but he lives in Spain. I believe he lives in Mijas, which is the south part of Spain, where he does healing work, and he is really an expert on crystals. And he also gets a lot of he has some deal with, I think it's the somebody in Czechia, who gives him the real deal when it comes to Moldavite, and he molds them into different jewelry. So that's a really powerful and beautiful Moldavite with a Herkimer diamond. So I was guided to wear that today, okay? And the Moldavite is, of course, the crystal that is very much about communication with the universe, or communication with star family. So that's that. Now, I was also guided, you see, to bring out the pyramid from yesterday, which I showed you yesterday, which was this just glass pyramid. It's kind of fun. But I was also guided to bring out this pyramid today, which is a clear quartz pyramid. But it has been induced by light language from a famous channeler here in Norway. So this is quite powerful and quite special. Okay, so that's a light language clear crystal pyramid that I have. Quartz, of course. So I was guided to bring out that, and I was also guided to bring out this big piece of clear quartz like I also had yesterday when I was channeling Gabriel. And also this rose quartz pyramid. And this little green fluorite pyramid. Together with this green fluorite, which I also had up yesterday. And then I was also guided to bring this smoky quartz crystal, and that is of course to ground me today. And I was called to this blue agate, which is for communication today. And also this white howlite. Now white howlite is for peace and tranquility and finding the calm, which I think, as I talked about yesterday, is very, very important these days. So that was the crystals that I was guided. Yeah, and also this amethyst for communication with the universe. That was what I was guided to bring out today, okay? From before, I also have a selenite tower, and I also have a cluster, amethyst cluster, sitting on my table. That's kind of always there these days. So that's kind of the crystals that I have out. And I also have a couple of decks that I was guided to bring out today. So with that being said, now I just want to continue a little bit about what I was talking about yesterday. Because I was talking about the importance of staying calm and staying in the heart and holding the light for everybody else. Holding the light at this planet, at this time, as light beings, in these turmoil times with all the stuff that's happening on the planet. We need to hold the light for everyone so that we all can shift into a higher state of consciousness. Okay, so that was kind of a main message from yesterday. But with that, I wanted to elaborate a little bit about how that can kind of feel for you. Now, all these energies that are happening around the planet, if we let ourselves get drawn into those energies of all the turmoil and the war and the catastrophes and the heartache that's going on, then if we kind of choose to, pardon my French, play in those energies or engage in those energies, then we as light beings, who most of us probably are empaths as well, will feel that in our system, and it will kind of disturb the energy field that we are in right now, or that we are moving into, because we have, as light beings, most likely moved kind of up the scales, if you will, when it comes to the frequency of the light that we're holding. And so if you engage in energies that are on a lower frequency, then that's kind of going to be disturbing your energy field. So it's important for you to stay clear of all this negative fear energy and sorrow and heartache and all that. It doesn't mean we don't care, as I've said before. Remember, I did a channeling from Michael, where he said that they know that we care, but it is very important that we try and stay clear of those energies right now. So if you feel those kind of energies, it might feel like you're on the ocean, kind of energies going back and forth, or it might feel it come up as anxiety, it might come up as anger, it might come up as sorrow. You can feel all of these energies. So a lot of the stuff happening inside of you might not be you, it might be the energies out there. So just be aware of that. Now, when it comes to holding the light, it can be difficult because the ego will come in the way, and the ego will drag you into the news, or, oh, you should check your phone, or maybe you should check how many likes you got on that post on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever you're using. So the ego will try and drag us away from it, and that's just the way ego is designed. It wants control. But so you kind of have to fight that, or you have to tell ego that nah, not interested. I'm going to just sit here and hold the light, you know. So that's kind of important, that you manage to stay in the light, that you manage to stay in the heart, and that you manage to not let ego take control. Okay, just a little water. So I just wanted to kind of elaborate on that from yesterday a little bit. Now, okay. As you saw, if you saw the yesterday video, if you haven't seen it, then jump back and see the first part, because it's kind of connected to this video here. So, but you noticed that I was a little bit rattled because I didn't get clear information from Archangel Gabriel the way I normally do. So I get thrown off, you know. But as I explained to you yesterday as well, they work in the way where they give you just a little bit of information, and then you're supposed to give that information on before they give you any more. But my analytical brain wants all the answers first, and then I start talking. But of course they don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So you're given a little bit, and then you're supposed to say what you got, and then you get more. So it is kind of a communication that goes little by little. Of course, also you can ask questions and they will answer, yes, but sometimes they won't tell you anything. They just give you that one little thing, and they will wait until you have told what it is they want you to tell, and then they will give you more. So that threw me very much off yesterday, that Gabriel was kind of holding back the information, I felt. I'm very thirsty today for some odd reason. Anyways, no, so I was thrown off. I didn't really know if I wanted to post the video even, because I felt like it wasn't quality enough for you guys. But of course, I have to trust them, and I have to share when they tell me to share. So I posted it, and I posted it as part 1 this time because I wanted to elaborate, and that's kind of what I'm doing today. So with that being said, yeah, covering all my bases. Okay, I want to start with some cards again today first before we get into the channeling. So the first cards that I for some reason had put out here, and I saw them today, and I was like, what are they doing here? How did they end up here? I don't know, but they were here. So I guess that was a message from them to use these cards. They are Cosmic Reading cards by Nari Anastasia. Okay. So I don't know if it's a very cosmic thing today. Maybe we'll get some star family coming to visit. I really don't know. But, you know, I was guided to bring all this Moldavite out and everything, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Or maybe it's Gabriel coming back again, or maybe it's Metatron, or I don't know. But I will shuffle these cards a little bit here, and I will pick a couple of cards, see if some pop out for us today, if there's some additional information to kind of fill out a little bit from the information we got yesterday. And then I will open up in the end, and I will see if there's somebody here who wants to talk to us today. Sometimes, most of the times, there are somebody there, but sometimes actually they're not. And I just have to trust, so I cannot question it. If there's somebody there, I will convey the message. And if there isn't, there isn't. Then this was the message for today. So I totally trust that they give me what I need when I need it. Oh, that was one that popped over here right away. And I know that's very difficult for many people to start trusting. So I know if you're one of those, I know. Okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. First card that popped out was Integrity. And 17, so that's number 8. So for me, that's abundance as well. Integrity is, of course, where you come from a clean place, where you come from the heart, where the information that you spread is the genuine thing. And my integrity is, as I have been telling you all along, I just give you what I get. I don't try to color it in any way, shape, or form. I try to just convey it as it's given to me, and that's kind of, I need to do that in order to be a pure channel, in my opinion. And for me, that's very much about integrity. Now I see in this image as well, you see the eagle above him, and you see his third eye is lit up and his heart. So for me, this is kind of also a continuance of the message yesterday where Gabriel said, start sharing. Light workers, get to work. You know, you see things clearly, and also give messages from the heart, get into the heart space and speak your truth, right? Speak it with integrity. Very important message. Now, I also got the card of surrender. I just talked about the difficulty in believing what you get, right? The difficulty in just saying what you get. Surrender is the message, okay? It's also the number 31, which is 4, which for me is an angel number. So surrender to the surrender to the higher self, surrender to the knowing, surrender to the trust, surrender to them. Believe that they are here, believe that they are wanting to help. Don't try to color it, don't try to force it, just let it flow is kind of what I'm given here. And I was also guided to show you the underneath the deck. Yeah, 33, transformation. So that is what's happening to us, and that's, you know, also what they're kind of encouraging you to do with the stepping into starting to share what it is that you get. There was a huge message yesterday from Archangel Gabriel for all light workers to stand in their truth and to speak up and to start sharing the information that they get. And I know that that can be hard, but it's so important right now. We need all the light beings, kind of all hands on deck, moving forward now. So that was a huge encouragement from Gabriel. So I feel like the cards today is very much connected to that message from yesterday. So that was kind of the cards that I got from the cosmic reading cards today. Now I also have another deck that I was guided to pull out. It's called Messages from Heaven. Jackie Newcomb's Messages from Heaven communication cards. So let's see if there are some loving messages from the angels or universe, God, source, star family, you know, whomever want to come in. Just shuffle a little bit. See if they jump or if I have to pull. They're almost too big for me to shuffle this way. I have to shuffle the other way. Sometimes my fingers can't get around the cards. Wait, there was one that flew out. I'll look at that later. Yeah. Is there anything else, people, that you want to show through the cards today? Anything else that you want to show through the cards today? Yeah. Getting some images, but I will do that. I will tell you about that later. Okay, let's pull one more card then. There's nothing that jumped out, but I feel like I need to pull one more, so I will. Okay. So the first card that popped out is this card right here. Beautiful card. Try not to worry. We will bring helpful people into your life. Number 19. Which is 20, which is, or 1 plus, sorry, 1 plus 9 is 10, which is 1. So beginning. So try not to worry, we will bring helpful people into your life, which is kind of an answer as to the surrender thing that we had earlier, where they're telling you that they are here. You can trust that they're here. You can trust that they will give you the messages you need when you need it. So they will bring also helpful people, which is maybe some of you have been looking into learning something more about channeling, then there are teachers out there and they will be brought to you, or they will bring the connections to you so that you might learn that if you want that. And then this card that I pulled, take control of the situation. We know you can do this. Yeah. So for me, that is about standing in the light, holding the light for humanity. It can be a huge task, and it can seem like a huge task, but we are many now. We are many awakened that are working with this, and they guided me to show you the bottom of the deck. I haven't seen it yet, but I can see that it's a feather. It says, someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. So that's exactly what they're saying. Oh, I just got the chills. We need to be the light. We need to hold the light for all the others in this turmoil, in this sorrow, in this, Gaia shaking off her problems, with the fires and with floods and with everything, earthquakes and all the things that's happening, and the wars and the grim pictures that we see from the war areas. It's terrible. There's so many things going on, and it's difficult to stay in the light when it's like this, but we are really, really being called to do so. And especially with that last card there with the angel feathers, someone needs your support. Can you help them? Right? We will guide you. So yeah, I think it's as I said yesterday as well, staying in the heart space, staying in the love frequency, holding the light, just staying in the light, read books, meditate, do yoga, walk in nature, just sit outside in the sun, turn off your TV, turn off your computer, put away your phone, listen to music if you want to, play with the dog or the cat or your children, or do things that is joyful, that will bring you into the energy of joy and love. Because just by doing that, you are staying in the love frequency, you are staying in the light, you are holding the light. As long as you don't play in these energies that are dark, that are turmoil, that are fear, steer clear of those energies and play in the energies of love and joy. That's how we hold the light. Okay, so it isn't that you have to do something. It isn't that you have to work, or you have to, shout from the mountains or anything, unless you want to. It is just about your energy staying in the light, and as when you do that, the light expands, the light enhances it. It brings in even more light, and that's why it's so important that we stay in the light, is to bring even more light in. Okay, so that's kind of why it is so important that you do that. Okay, I hope you grabbed your coffee. I have mine here, so let's have a sip. And while I do that, I will sink into my flow here and see if there's somebody who wants to communicate. Okay, so which ones should I hold on to then? I'm almost afraid. Okay. Now I'm just going to put some crystals in front of me that I can hold my hands on. So I will hold my hands on several crystals, actually. They kind of guided me to make a little grid here with these different crystals that I brought out today. And I will put my hands on all of them, is what they're saying here. Not that one? No, okay. Yep. So I will hold my hands on all of these crystals. It's green fluorite, clear quartz, rose quartz, amethyst, smoky quartz, the white howlite, and the blue agate. Okay, for your information, and I will hold on to all of them. And it is also including the pyramid with the light language on it. So let's see if there is somebody who wants to communicate with us today. There is a very strong energy coming down onto my head. And I see it as a huge pillar of light, white, almost to the point of silvery, kind of sparkly color. And it's going through my entire body, down into the ground. And they are saying also with that, that's something you can do. When you meditate, open up the channel, and then open up and surrender and tell them that it's okay for them to pour that white light into your body and through you and down into the earth. So that was the first message. I'm also feeling a very high potent energy coming in with that white light. It's a very high frequent energy. It vibrates very quickly, and the tone in my ear is very high pitched with that light. And it's kind of making my whole body feel tinglish, is my sensation of that light. So they are encouraging you to do the same. Either you do it now with me, or you can do it later when you are doing your meditation. If you choose to do it now with me, then just open up all the chakras real quick. Especially your crown, soul and stellar chakra, and your base and earth chakra. And just allow that high frequent energy to flow into you and through you. It can feel uncomfortable at first because it's very potent. Strong, strong energies. I feel a connection with Sirius with this light for some reason. They asked me to mention that. The star Sirius. It's very potent. It also makes my body feel very heavy, but at the same time it's being stretched. It feels like I'm being stretched from here and up, and I'm also very heavy. So that might be a sensation that you will be feeling as well. Now, what they're saying is that they encourage you to do this as often as you can, at least once a day. Just sit in the light, sit in this beam of light, and just let it flow into you and through you. That's all you need to do. Just surrender, open up, and just receive. If the mind runs away or whatever, doesn't really matter. Because as long as you have said, okay, I will receive this light, it will happen no matter what. I can feel that this light is so potent and so high frequent that it will rattle any other energies that's in us or me. And for that, that's the importance, as I said earlier, with staying away from energies that have low frequency, like fair energy, because if you have a lot of that inside your physical form when you receive this light, it will be quite devastating on your physical form. Yeah, I feel it's extremely potent, this energy coming in. I have to take my jacket off because I'm getting so warm as well. But you just have to allow it, okay? Just allow. Just allow it in. I'm even getting very dizzy here because I'm really feeling the potent energy. And you can continue doing this, of course, on your own. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that here today. I will continue doing that also on my own later. But I wanted to ask if there was some messages that comes now while we're sitting in this light. Yeah, okay, I had a feeling about that. I have Metatron standing behind me. He's talking about the Merkaba, the Metatron Merkaba, and how you can use that as your protection, as your connection, and that this light that you're feeling now have a connection with that as well. He says that he is with us at this time, encouraging us to stay in the light. And all you need to do is accept, surrender, allow, and receive. That's all you need to do. And with that, you will hold the light. For me, I'm also experiencing a lot of headache and also back and neck pain. Just to have that said, you might be experiencing the same. There's a lot going on within the physical form right now. And all the angels and Metatron is here to help us get through that. And the star beings, the star family. And God's source, energy creator, source as well. He says, thank you. Thank you for standing in the light. Thank you for being the light. Thank you for holding the light for everyone. We are with you. We love you. You are not alone. We all together are a team. Our task at this moment is to hold the light, stand in the light, stand in truth, stand in love. And through that we lift the energies and the frequencies on the planet. You are so important. What you do is so important. Just by being here, you are doing it. Keep on doing it, my loves, he says. We love you. We are with you always. Oh, I could feel the love there. It made me a little teary-eyed again. Oh, Metatron, he has such power. Oh my God. Yeah, he is a very powerful angel. Oh, thank you, Metatron. Thank you. Oh, wow. That was very powerful for me. I hope you felt that too. Ooh, okay. Oh, really, really powerful. Okay, so I guess that's what we're supposed to do every day. Or as often as we can. Oh, I really, really felt that one. That was so important. And so if you can do that as often as you can, then please do. Ooh, I think I have to stop there. I'm really, really feeling it. It's my ears are ringing and the energy is just inside of me right now. So it's just, I think I need a break. Okay. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed this today. Thank you so much for being here. I do believe we understand the task that we have in front of us for September and what is important right now. Stay in the light, hold the light for everybody else, stay in your heart. Avoid all those energies out there. Send them love, send them all your love, but don't get dragged into it, okay? You have my love as well. Thank you so much for being with me today. I love you. Thank you. Till the next time I see you. Bye.